Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Southport, the final episode of The Save, and it's a massive episode. Spurs in the Champions League final, Liverpool in the FA Cup final as well to kick things off, which means I probably should go and put my suit on. And we're ready. Match number 1 then of the episode, Liverpool FA Cup final. Is this going to be our first proper trophy? Hopefully, yes. It's very weird wearing a suit and tie sat at your own computer, which I guess is kind of what doing a job interview is like at the moment in the real world. Anyway, we're at Wembley. We are technically the home side. It's Liverpool. It's a Merseyside derby. We've only beaten them twice. It's going to be a tough game, but I'm quietly confident. The starting lineup then for the FA Cup final at Wembley will be Varro in goal, Smith, Ismail, Bamba and Berchtold, our usual back four, our usual midfield as well, with Konate, Radinčović and Kaška. Tilga, Cornioli and Barriero will be our strikers today. It is going to be tough. Are they playing like a cup squad? I've never seen this goalkeeper. They're playing a cup squad. He's good, he's certainly good, but they seem to be playing maybe not their best players, maybe they are their best players. Yeah, looking at their striker, they're definitely playing their strongest players. I imagine Jose Antonio is their sub-goalkeeper. That's the only change. Maybe this guy's literally a cup goalkeeper. Maybe that is our key to victory. I'm not going to lie, I'm being a little bit choked by the tie right now. It's been a long time since I've actually properly worn a tie. And I've done the top button up, which is a massive mistake. We are just 1 minute on the clock. Liverpool do have the ball, but it's inside their own penalty area. Long ball upfield. Vignato collects it for Liverpool. On the right is, I think, Kiana Hoover. Vignato keeps hold of it, goes past two players, keeps going into the penalty area, crosses the ball in. Bamba doesn't get it. Cordova heads over the bar. 0-0. First chance goes to Liverpool. Second chance might be coming our way. Kaška takes it. Ismail's there, doesn't find him. Radinčović to Barriero, edge of the area, facing the wrong way. He's gone for a curling effort nonetheless. Puts it just wide of the far post. 0-0, just 4 minutes on the clock. It has started a bit fiery. Smith to Konate, back to Jim Smith. Signed in January. Didn't expect him to be winning a potential FA Cup come the end of the season. And Damien Bloody Tilga has made it 1-0 to the little side from Merseyside. It is 1-0 to Southport in the FA Cup final. Surely we are not going to do this. Surely we are not going to become FA Cup champions. Camavinga with the ball for Liverpool. Cordova, who had Liverpool's first chance of the game, runs direct towards the right-hand side. Great slide tackle by the French international to find Cornioli. He's going to run right-hand side. Is Damien Tilga. Is Tilga going to get his second? And Damien Bloody Tilga makes it 2-0. We're not even 10 minutes into the game. The only reason why Tilga is playing as well, by the way, is because Harvey Elliott is a former Liverpool player and played for Liverpool in the FA Cup third round. So Tilga wouldn't normally be playing this game. He is making a statement here, making sure that Harvey Elliott isn't going to be starting the Champions League final. Still not even 15 or 20 minutes in, Ismail with the ball finds Tilga, who is on an early hat-trick as well now. Berchtold collects it, crosses it to Barriero. Is it going to be 3? It's not 3. It's straight into the hands of Al-Dassari. And the highlight has carried on. It's a great kick out from the Saudi Arabian goalkeeper to find Vignato. He's going to run across towards the left-hand side. Back to Camavinga. Ari with acres of space. It's Kiana Hoover towards Jim Smith. Can he get his cross away? He does. Back post is Juan Cordova. It's 2-1. 17 minutes played. It is end-to-end football. 25 minutes now. Liverpool with the ball coming forward. It's intercepted, kind of. It's intercepted that time. Tilga finds Barriero. He's got no support at the moment. Keeps going it alone. Does Barriero? His long-range effort wasn't on target. If it was, that would have been 3-1. Varro with the free kick for us, just inside his penalty area. Bamba to Ismail. He's gone long to the left-hand side, find Cornioli. Smith continues his run upfield. Smith is going to go down that left-hand side, stops and plays it into Radinčović. He's got Kaška and Konate. It's forward to Cornioli. Tilga's going to head the ball down. Radinčović tries to get some space. Damien Tilga's just scored a hat-trick. He's just scored a hat-trick in the FA Cup final against Liverpool for Southport. What has happened to Damien Tilga? I think we need to drug check Damien Tilga, because he has just turned up in this match and just ripped Liverpool apart. And that is an absolutely ridiculous finish as well. First time shot, straight past the goalkeeper, right in the top corner. Postage stamp stuff. It's 3-1. Tilger and Konate are the only people on our team appearing to play well. I guess Radinčević has just popped up to a 7.0. Everyone else is on like mid 6.7, 6.8s. Not quite at half-time. Liverpool have themselves a corner. Vignato's gone over to take it towards the back post. Jim Smith isn't there. Ivan Beltran is there, though. It's 3-2 right before the half-time whistle goes. Literally seconds to play, and the ball finds the back of the net. It is 3-2 at half-time. It's close. It is real close. We could try and sit back and try and hold on to this lead, but I think Liverpool are too good for that. And in typical Stuart Pearce fashion, we've done no changes at halftime, not even tactically, just gone straight into the second half. Barriero will probably be coming off. Casamascas has made a decision for me as he's dropped down to a 6.4. He's going to come off for Wang. Barriero off for Everard. Not even 60 minutes on the clock, and I've done 2 subs. Not a lot is happening in the second half, and I am all fine for that. We've got 15 minutes left to play. Not a single highlight in this second half. Until now, Liverpool with a corner. It's a header clear from big Jermaine Bamba. Now Radinčević has it. He's got Cornioli in front of him. I know it's Cornioli because he's the gingerest man in the world. He does collect the ball. Plenty of Southport players if he can dink the cross in. Everard's there on the volley. And the Belgians' effort just goes wide of the post. That could have been a nail in the coffin. 10 minutes. 10 minutes to play. We do have the ball, but it's deep in our territory, and I'd like to get the ball upfield. Smith to Cornioli. He's running towards goal. Lovely through ball to Aurelien Everard. Great slide tackle as well from Kiana Hoover. Still, though, with Southport. Konate, what's he going to do? Nothing, apparently. We're going to do our sub. It's going to be Smith coming off, which is a risk. We're going to do Granger on. Smith is knackered. 60% fitness. So that is why we are doing that change. Do we shut up shop? I'm doing it. I don't know whether this is going to work, but no, don't do it. Don't do it. Stick with what we're doing. It's fine. It's going to be 3-2. The full-time whistle goes. We have won the FA Cup. 1 trophy down in this episode. 1 more to go. We won the little one. Who would have thought that the FA Cup would be the least important trophy out of the 2 that we're fighting for today? We are FA Cup champions. We are FA Cup champions. Let that sink in. 13 years. 13 years ago, we were a Conference North side. We are now champions of the FA Cup. We're in a Champions League final. We've beaten our local rivals to the FA Cup. Damien Tilger with a hat-trick as well. That's 1 trophy. We've still got 1 more to go. There it is. You can see it. Holders, Southport. Looking at the profile. Past winners, Southport. The big boys of Southport. I say big boys. The little boys of Southport. Champions, FA Cup winners. Let's have a quick look at the news. Let's hope that there's no injury concerns either. So we've lifted the FA Cup for the first time in our history. Southport win the FA Cup. We know this. Damien Tilger with a hat-trick. Picked up £4.3 million as well. Players getting medals. Basically anybody who kicked a ball for any time in the FA Cup gets a medal. Pearce leads Southport to glory. Look at all of this wonderful stuff. They're saying that Konate, Smith and Berchtold could do with the rest. We've got 1 more game, lads. You'll be fine. Tilger stars. We know he starred. He starred in the first 25 minutes and didn't do a lot for the rest of it, but that doesn't matter. We are champions of the FA Cup. We've now got a week, and then we will play Spurs in European football. Champions League final up next. Let's go forward to that. We've made it to Romania. I've taken my FA Cup trophy with me because why the hell not? We haven't got many trophies in our trophy cabinet. That one is extremely fresh. If we win the Champions League as well, there will be another trophy appearing just there next to me. It's going to be Spurs in the Europa League final. Europa League, Champions League final? What am I talking about? Europa League happened. We already lost that one. Let's not repeat that one. You literally cannot split us in terms of previous meetings. 6 wins apiece, 3 draws. We are exactly even. However, the big thing is this season, we have beaten Spurs. We've beaten Spurs 3 times, I think, this season. And most recently, we beat them 4-0 in an FA Cup semi-final. So we know how to beat Spurs now. Last season, or not even last season, 2-3 seasons ago in the Europa League final, we didn't know how to beat Spurs. I think we know what to do now. Let's play the Champions League final then in Romania. Let's go. Let's get 2 trophies in 1 episode. Do you know what I like to think? I like to think somewhere in the stadium in Romania, there is a Rourke Murray sat there. just waiting to pick up his Champions League medal. He's still playing for Ajax. However, if we win the Champions League, he 100% deserves it after scoring a hat-trick against Barcelona in the group stages. Our starting 11 is slightly different from what we played in the last match against Liverpool. It will be Varro in goal. Granger comes in as a left-back because basically Jim Smith is so tired that he probably shouldn't even be on the bench. He is on the bench. Ismail and Bamba alongside Berchtold will round off the back four. The midfield triangle will be the same with Kasamaskas, Radinčević and Konate. Tilga, the hat-trick hero from the FA Cup final, is the right-hand side. I've already forgotten what competition it was. We've just won. Cornioli on the left and Edgar Rura will be our striker today because Barriero is really struggling again. He goes through phases where he's really good and then he's really bad. He's struggling once again, so Rura is going to get a chance. I think I need to change something. Only one tiny thing. Obviously, I need to wait until the match starts. Basically, what I have done is on my corners, the left-sided centre-back is the target. Bamba is a unit. Bamba has 19 jumping reach and is 6'7". Stick it on Bamba's head. Ismail isn't bad. He is 6 foot. He's got 14 jumping reach. So he's obviously a bit less. I'll say a bit less. A lot less. He's 7 inches shorter and also 5 ability shorter. So we need Bamba on that left-hand side. Corner for Spurs. Odegaard takes it back. Post is Florentino Luis on the line, I think it was. We've managed to clear the ball. Miro Butic, though, has collected it. The former Southport man. Tilga's closing that down. Isn't going to get there first. Luigi does. He plays it back to Bassini, and it goes all the way back to Dumas in the Spurs goal. Forward to Linic Eduardo. On the right-hand side is Odegaard. Controls it as well. Gets past Granger. Finds Lautaro Martinez on the left. Crosses it. Cornioli doesn't win the header. Konate does, though. This is a bit of a back and forward highlight. What are we doing, Edgar Rura? We've finally managed to get it upfield and under a bit of control. Tilga. On the right is Lucas Kasamaskas. No, he said Marcus Kasamaskas. Tilga in on goal. Is he going to do it again? Damien Tilga is the biggest of big game players you will ever see in a Southport shirt. We are 1-0 up in a Champions League final. Damien Tilga has scored 4 goals in his last 100 minutes of football. He scored 4 goals. We're winning in the Champions League final, although I'm pretty sure this happened last time we played Spurs in the Europa League final. Let's not throw this away now. We've got ourselves a free kick with Kasamaskas stepping up to take it. Cornioli's there, doesn't find him. Radinčević on the volley has another chance. No, he doesn't. Berchtold, Bamba's there. Bamba's headed effort goes over the bar as an extremely loud vehicle next door to my house is revving its engine. Konate with the corner. Bamba's at the back. Doesn't find big drama. Instead, it's cleared, but Kasamaskas is going to hopefully get the ball back towards goal. Berchtold's in the penalty area. Edgar Rura is there. The ball is blocked. It's another corner. This time, it is going to be Damien Tilga aiming for Dramain Bamba at the back. It does find Bamba. It doesn't find Bamba. Granelli headed it clear, and Linic Eduardo just smashes it upfield. I am finding it very difficult to hide my smile right now because, yes, we're winning and it's only 1-0, but we are dominating Spurs. Like, I can't see them getting back into this game at the moment. Tilga with a long-range effort, and this time it whistles past the far post. We need to get a second goal. We need to get ourselves a second goal. Spurs are not having chances, and if they don't have chances, they don't score goals. They've suddenly had 2 in very quick succession, and now they've got a corner. Odegaard takes it. Granelli's there. It's a header clear from Berchtold. Back to the corner taker, Martin Odegaard. Miro Butic, long-range effort potentially from the former Southport man. Finds Sands instead. It's going backwards to the central defender. Sands has it once again. Florentino Luis dinks it over the top. Lautaro Martinez is going to collect it. Is he going to get his cross away? Doesn't. Plays it back to Bassini. We need to steal this ball away because I'm a bit concerned. Odegaard with a headed effort. And Martin bloody Odegaard makes it 1-1. I was literally saying how smug I was feeling because I think we were doing alright. The match engine can hear you, can't it? It can genuinely hear you. We need that second goal. I say the second goal. We need a third goal now, really. We need to get that lead back. We've got a corner. Konate just before half-time. A curled corner, which is a weird corner to try and take. Radinčević has collected the ball. The Romanian plays it back to Aaron Granger. Right-hand side is Berchtold, who's picked up a yellow card. Crosses it in. Tilga on the head. Goes just over the bar. Dumas doesn't get a hand to it, so it is a goal kick. Half-time. 1-1. Tilga and Odegaard with the goals. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. The goal that they scored came against the run of play to a certain extent. We are struggling again midfield-wise. You can see there, Radinčević is on a 6.4. Redinch, which is actually going to come off. We're going to bring Wang on. Wang needs football. Wang is very, very good. He's got a lot of assists for us throughout the season, so I'm not too annoyed about having to play Wang. Cornioli's on a 6.3. He needs to come off as well. Ismail's picked up a yellow card, 53 minutes on the clock. Spurs with a chance in a very good location, and it's Miro Butic. It is a superb, superb save from Varro. That is possibly keeping us in this game right now. Odegaard with a corner. If we can get this clear, that will be ideal, or just straight into the hands of Varro, and Varro once again claims that ball. He is such a good goalkeeper. Such a good goalkeeper for us. Right, we need to do a change. We need to do Cornioli off. We're going to do Saulo on. He is on the bench. For some reason in Europa League on Champions League final, you get massive subs benches. I don't know why. So that's all we're going to do for the moment. I'm concerned about the quantity of yellow cards across our back four. That is a worry for me. I'm going to give them a shout. I very rarely give them shouts. I'm going to give them a get creative, see if it motivates. It's inspired everyone apart from a couple of players. One of them was the goalkeeper, so I'm not too fussed with that. Time is ticking away. Time is definitely ticking away. It's looking like it's going to be a 1-1 draw through normal time. 4 minutes of injury time to play. It's going to go to extra time. Not again. Not again. I genuinely don't want to be going to penalties. I would rather lose in extra time than go to penalties and lose on penalties. I don't want to go through that again. Not against Spurs for the second time in a European final. I've given them a passionately. I'm happy with that performance. Wang is doing awful as well. Like, I don't understand. What is it with this position? They've suddenly just stopped playing. Have we done something? And by we, I mean me. Is the box-to-box midfield role not doing what we need it to do? Maybe we just go central midfield on support. Maybe we just do that. Just do sports. Do football. That's what we want you to do. Do we bring Rura off for Barriero? I think we do. I think because it is extra time now, we do get an additional sub if we want to use it, which we probably will do more for penalties, I think. Kanate with a corner. 103 minutes on the clock. Dramain Bamba was there, but it's just over the bar. Not a lot has happened in extra time so far. Carson Mascas has picked up an injury. He wants to come off. He's got a tight calf. What are your penalty takings, mate? 8. Your penalties are 8. Have we got any central midfielders who will have better than 8 penalties? 10 for Weston McKennie. I think we're going to go for it, you know. We're going to take Carson Mascas off. We're going to put McKennie on. Swap you two around because Wang is a better Mazzala. That's all of our subs. It is literally into the hands of the gods now. It is going to go to penalties. It's going to go to penalties. Butic is still on the pitch as well. Not again. Not again. Not for the second time. Not against Spurs. This is just the worst. Our penalty takers are garbage as well. They are absolutely garbage. So we're just going to do that. We'll just go for it. Oh, I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch. Miro Butic is up first. Come on, Varro. Come on, Varro. Miro Butic versus Varro. Sensible penalty from the Croatian. Wang, the Chinese international, steps up next. He's been annoyed that he's not been playing a lot of football. Steps up then left-footed, straight down the middle. We're losing on penalties already after just one of them. Lautaro Martinez, the Argentine, I think he's Argentine, isn't he? Against the Serbian goalkeeper Varro. Varro goes the right way but doesn't get a hand to it. It's 2-0 to Spurs. Who is up next? Alsane Kanate, our star player, the young player of the season for the Premier League as well. Steps up with his right foot into the back of the net. It's 2-1. We are still in this tie for the moment. I think possibly one of the top scorers in the entire competition and the Premier League steps up now. Granelli for Spurs sends the keeper the wrong way. It's 3-1. Ismail, the former Arsenal man, he's missed a penalty before as well in a penalty shootout. Don't do it again. He doesn't do it this time. Into the bottom corner underneath the goalkeeper. Mason Mount with an injury. Hopefully his injury is going to affect his ability to take penalties. Varro against Mount. Oh, you superstar. You absolute superstar, Varro. He's equalised the game. We just need to make sure Weston McKennie puts this in the back of the net. Then it is all square. McKennie steps up. Calm penalty from the experienced American. Makes it 3-3 after 4 penalties each. Martin Odegaard now. Martin Odegaard against Varro. Do it again, Varro. Varro goes the right way but doesn't dive far enough. Making it 4-3 to Spurs. Which means we have to score this penalty. We have to score this penalty. I don't even know who it is. I really should actually invest in penalty takers. It's big drama. It is big Dramain Bamba. He loves to score headers. How good is he at penalties? Oh, I hate the fact that they're doing the long walk up as well. I absolutely hate it. Come on, Drama. Dramain Bamba puts it in the back of the net. It is 4-4. It's Leonidas Sturdew, a player who I had on my Sampdoria save. Sturdew steps up. Varro, save this one, buddy. Save it. He doesn't save it. It means pressure goes back on to the Southport team, and I'm not even sure who's taken it. I'm going to take a guess at Carson Mascas. He's not even on the pitch. It's Saulo. It's Saulo. Okay, the Brazilian. I mean, he's good at finishing. He scores lovely goals all the time. You'd hope he knows how to take a penalty. Saulo steps up then against Dumas, the Spurs goalkeeper. The Brazilian right-footed takes his penalty. Good penalty into the back of the net. It is 5-5. Matthew Taylor, that's his name. He is a world-class midfielder, apparently. Taylor against Varro. Varro makes the save. Oh, my word. It's going to happen. Who's the man? Who is the person stepping up? Is it Berchtold? My money's on Berchtold. Who's stepping up for the penalty? It is Christopher Berchtold, the German defensive midfielder who we basically made into a right-back because we didn't need to play him as a defensive midfielder because Alsane Kanate basically got a lot better. Christopher Berchtold. This could seal the Champions League. Is he going to do it? Berchtold against Dumas into the bottom corner. We have won the Champions League and the FA Cup. Yes! Yes! I genuinely did not think I would be this happy about winning the Champions League. I thought, great, it's another trophy. We've done it. Against Spurs. This is like a... If I wanted to write it, this is how I would end it. You'd have the heartbreak of the Europa League final against Spurs a few seasons ago where we lose on penalties, and then the elation of beating Spurs on penalties in the Champions League final a few years later. Oh my word, we have done it. We have won the Champions League in 13 seasons. In 13 seasons, we have become the best team in Europe. Yes, we haven't won the Premier League, but I think if we were to play this maybe 3 or 4 more seasons, we'd probably do that as well. Maybe even 1 or 2 more seasons. We've won the Champions Bloody League. We've won the FA Cup. We finished 3rd in the Premier League. What a season. What a way to end. Oh my word. Oh my word. We have lifted the Champions League. Christopher Berchtold, you have to be a club legend now. You have to become a club legend. 62 appearances you've played for us, and you managed to score the winning penalty in a penalty shootout of the Champions League with 8 penalty taking. Oh my word. Varro as well. Varro, undoubtedly a star in that, saving 2 penalties from Spurs. Champions of bloody Europe, everybody. How the hell have we done that? Players getting some medals. Rock Murray does get his medal. Good. That is good news. His hat-trick against Barcelona does win him a medal, even though he's currently on loan at Ajax. Is he even playing? He's not even playing for Ajax. He's played 8 times. He's won a Champions League medal. Oh my word. I'm genuinely in shock. I'm genuinely in shock right now. Carson Mascas is injured. Who cares? You've got like 3 months off, or a month probably, because I think we might actually be at a World Cup year. Southport legend. Of course I'm a legend. It's 13 seasons. The amount of things that we have won in 13 seasons is absolutely insane. Of course the board are delighted. If they weren't, they'd be a terrible board. What else have we got? Tilger on form because he got that goal. 4 goals in 2 finals. 4 goals in 2 finals that we won both of them. Tilger, who I thought was leaving in January, has turned it around to become arguably the most important player for us this season. In particular the last 2 matches, obviously. Picked up a bunch of money. Oh, and we are the biggest overachievers. The biggest overachievers. How was this the best match? A 2-2 draw with Barcelona. Why was it not the 3-1 victory against Barcelona where Rock Murray scored a bloody hat-trick? That was the best match, surely. I did not think that I would see this. I did not think I would see this. Of the 4 competitions we are in, we've won 2 of them. 2 competitions we've won. And it's probably the 2 that I wasn't expecting to... I was expecting Carabao Cup. Honestly, that was what I was expecting to win. Not the bloody Champions League. Not necessarily the FA Cup. Oh, it's been a long season. It's been a very long journey. Well, we are going to go forward, but I'm just going to stand here, or sit here, next to my winnings, my 2 trophies. My Champions League trophy, my FA Cup trophy over there. It's going to be fun. It has been fun. It's not going to be fun. It has been fun. 13 seasons. A lot of things have been achieved. If Football Manager 21 wasn't coming out so soon, we might even do 14, 15 seasons as well. But unfortunately, the new game is just around the corner. I'm going to change out of this suit because I'm slightly choking myself with the tie. We'll come back for the end of season awards as well. I'll be back in just a second. Right, we are back in normal attire. We are back for the end of season awards, and I guess the final end of season awards, the end of save awards to a certain extent. I still can't believe we've won the FA Cup and the Champions League in one episode. Imagine if we managed to win the league as well. What a final season this would have been. We've got two. We got 2 trophies. That is more than enough. So then, the overall best 11, which I guess is somewhat important because this is actually the proper best 11 of our entire save. Varro is the number 1 goalkeeper, as we were probably expecting. Leal as the right back, Mendes, Jessen and Spadera rounding off the back 4. Fair enough. Literally none of those players are at the club anymore apart from Leal, but he doesn't really play. The midfield, Konate and Wang obviously played in the Champions League final. Veladres, who is actually still playing football. He's not an awful player as well. Currently playing for Başakşehir, I believe, in Turkey. In there as well. Tilga Saulo and big Bartosz Cybulski still in the squad as the striker. On the bench then, Kone, Bamba, Paul Leal, not Javier Leal, Leonardo Mercado, Rourke Murray, JLP and Cameron Archer, which I find a bit strange, but fair enough. Best 11, where are they now? We don't care about that. End of season awards, Alsane Konate winning Fans Player of the Season, 71%. I've said this all along, that deep lying playmaker position, that is the key position, and you can tell by the fact that Konate, I think, is Fans Player of the Season for 2 or 3 seasons in a row now. Tilga with goal of the season against West Ham, also won goal of the season for the Premier League. Casamascas is the signing of the season. Still, Konate is considered a young player, only 24 years of age. The team of the season on the right-hand side then is kind of what you'd expect. The only one that I would say maybe probably might deserve to be in there is Jim Smith ahead of Granger, but Granger started the season very well, so you can't really argue that Granger's in there. Season review. It was a memorable season for Southport as they tasted success in the Champions League and FA Cup. We were expected to finish top half. We're the best team in Europe. Expected to finish top half. We are the best team in Europe. Let that sink in. Let that sink in just for a second. Not that we're going to be here. Next season, they want us to qualify for the Europa League. We won the Champions League. This doesn't make sense. We won the Champions League, but sure, whatever. We are also, next season, we're in the Charity Shield, the Community Shield, because of obviously winning the FA Cup. I guess that's what gets you in there. We're not in the World Club Cup Championships because that takes place in January, and I think we go into the one after, if that makes sense. So not the coming January, the January after that, I think, is when we'd actually join it. This is quite interesting and quite nice. Damien Tilga has won the Golden Boot for the Champions League. 10 games, 7 goals to his name. Mbappe in second, also with 7 goals. I imagine he played more, possibly. And John Larusia with 6, who actually scored against... I think he scored a hat-trick against us, didn't he? In the knockout stages for Atletico Madrid. 8 Southport players in the European Champions League Dream Team. Varro in goal, Birchtold, Bamba, Smith, Saulo, Redinchurch, Casamascas and Barriero all in there. Weirdly, Damien Tilga isn't, despite the fact that he scored the most goals. I guess they needed to get Odegaard in there somehow. I'm not really sure why you wouldn't have Tilga in there, because he was arguably the best player. And by arguably, apparently, he was the second best midfielder in the entire competition. Varro, the best goalkeeper. Then, in terms of defenders, big Dramain Bamba is in there as the second best behind Wesley. Konate and Tilga and Casamascas as the best midfielders. Our midfield dominated, apparently, in our Champions League winning run. And the forward is Kylian Mbappe, but Barriero is in second place. Let's congratulate Varro because Varro deserves it. Well done. Good job, buddy. You saved penalties. And Konate, good job, buddy. Well done. It's been a good year. It certainly has. There has been some updates as well to the legends and icons and things. Basically, Alsane Konate has moved up to an icon. That's it. I'm surprised there's no Varro. I'm surprised, like, even after just 1 or 2 seasons, you'd think maybe Varro, maybe Tilga should be there. Possibly even Bamba should be there. But for some reason, they're not. I mean, we've just won the Champions League. Pretty much everyone who was in that squad should probably be in that list. Rourke Murray should be in that list, in my opinion, as well. A little bit of financial information there for you as well. Wang is the top shirt seller. Fair enough. Ishmael comes in as the 5th top shirt seller, despite the fact he only joined the club in January. So that's, I guess, quite impressive. 121 million in prize money. Obviously, FA Cup and Champions League, winning those gets you a fair whack of cash. We've also got £8 million in a new telecommunications deal, which is good, I guess. Global audience, strengthening the Southport brand. The board are upgrading things. Cool, cool, cool. We are finally a Category 1. It's too late now, guys. It's too late. We wanted it sooner than that. And Saulo wants a new contract. Sure thing. Well, before we end this episode and this season, and I guess this save, and I guess Football Manager 2020 as a whole, let's have a quick look then at a little bit of league history for Southport. We started way back, 2019-2020, Vanarama League North, finishing 3rd place. Can we even... I want to go and have a look at them. Can we do that? We can, but it's going to take a lot of effort. We basically went up through the playoffs at the first time of asking, which was pretty impressive. We then won the National League first time. We got to the playoff semi-final, I think it was, in League 2 after finishing 5th. Then we won the league anyway. Then we went straight up from League 1 through the playoffs. A mid-table finish in the Championship and then finishing 2nd, getting us to the promised land where we had a difficult first season despite the fact we finished 14th. That was a struggle. That was a very big struggle. But once we got over that initial hurdle in the Premier League, it was plain sailing. 7th place, 6th place, 4th place, 3rd place, and then another 3rd place. But obviously that 3rd place also includes an FA Cup win and a Champions League win. So I'll take no improvement in terms of league performance as long as we win trophies elsewhere. And there you can see the competitions, I guess, that we have won. And by one, we've won the Vanarama League. We have won Sky Bet League 2. We won the FA Cup and the Champions League. 4 trophies in 13 years doesn't sound that great. But when you consider one of those trophies is probably the greatest trophy in club football, I'll take that as a win. Thank you very much for watching this episode, this season, this series, this save, this channel. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like on this video. It helps me out massively. And if I'm perfectly honest, I think this is probably one of my best videos I've ever done. Yes, winning cups and things does help, but I think it's one of my best I've ever done. If you want to see what is coming next in Football Manager 21, when that comes out around mid-November time-ish, I'm expecting, do hit the subscribe button. Also, hit the bell icon as well so you get notified whenever new videos come out. But that is going to do it. That is going to do it for the Southport save. The long journey to become the best team in the northwest of England kind of succeeded. We didn't win the Premier League. Liverpool do often finish ahead of us, but we have won the Champions League. I will take that as a win. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.